In this lesson, we will wrap up our work on the spine controls. Let's go ahead and hide the model. We'll now go ahead and take the two global nodes connected to the muscle systems that we are using for the neck and spine, and we'll link them to our center of gravity control. That way, as we start to transform the center of gravity, the upper body will also transform. So after linking, we'll go ahead and test this out. Let's grab the control. We'll start to move it around. And there you go. Let's go ahead and start to rotate as well. Sweet. So the character bows. Thank you, thank you. All right, great. Let's go ahead and finish up by working on the pelvis and chest. Now, we can use a position constraint to lock down the position of the helpers we'll need to control. But for rotation, we'll need to wire the rotation in so that we can keep our twist distribution. If we do not do that, if we use an orientation constraint instead, we'll just have to do extra work. We'll have to add in an expose node and then use that to track our twist axis and then plug that back into the helpers at the center of the muscle system. So chances are you don't want to do that extra work because it's not necessary. Let's go ahead and get to it. I'll go ahead and grab the pelvis envelope object. That's spine muscle start. We'll then go ahead and Alt-right click and choose the position constraint. Let's go ahead and connect to our control, and then we'll test this out. We'll grab the control and we'll start to move it. There you go, everything's working just fine. Now it's time to control the pelvis object's rotation. So with our control object selected, we'll go ahead and right click and choose wire parameters. That'll be transform, rotation, 0 Euler, X. Let's now go ahead and select the pelvis object. We might have to refresh it. Let's go ahead and add it to our wire parameter dialog. Now this is really simple. All we need to do is connect X to X, Y to Y, and Z to Z. So there's one, there's two, and one more. Alright, so watch this. Let me go ahead and close out of the dialog, and we'll start to rotate, and you'll see that we're able to twist the entire system. Fantastic. Feel free to bring the character back just to test this out. Cool stuff. Alright, so now that that's done, we can go ahead and bring our attention to the upper torso. Let's go ahead and hide the model. Now, let's not forget about the base of the neck. So we want to make sure to connect muscle start. We'll also want to connect, of course, spine muscle end. We'll go ahead and get to it now. We'll first start with our position constraints. So there's one, and there's two. All right, sweet. And now to finish up, we just need to wire our rotation. So let's say we go ahead and grab the chest control. Let's go ahead and right click and choose wire parameters. Let's transform rotation 0 Euler, X. Now we can go ahead and start with, let's say, the spine helper. So that's transform rotation 0 Euler, X. All right, we'll get those two connected. We'll move to the next. And one more. All right, great. Now before we test this out, let's say we go ahead and grab the neck helper, and we'll load that in and get that connected. What I'll do is go ahead and do that on my end, and I'll pause the video. When I come back, we'll go ahead and test out our control. Okay, everything has been connected. I'll go ahead and close out of the parameter wiring dialog, and I'll start to rotate the chest control. As you can see, everything's working just fine. Again, we'll bring the mesh back just to make sure all is well. Sweet. Alright, well that finishes up our work for the spine. Now in the next lesson, we'll focus on creating a control for the character's head.